Hello everybody, Animation Trainer here, and today we're going to review Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Now, if you guys don't know yet, now I'm going to be starting to do, where all you have to do is comment on my videos frequently, and then I go ahead and I put you in a raffle, and then I'm gonna, if I pull your name out, you get to choose the next review. And so, first time I got Movie Mania TV, and he chose for me to review this film. Yeah, Snow White, the film that started the animation industry. First animated film ever made. Yes. And I know this is gonna sound crazy and all, but I've never seen this film until I actually saw it for the sake of this review. Now, don't rage on me. I never was exactly interested in this film. But when I saw it recently, it was a pretty good film. I mean, the animation is just top notch. And even today, it doesn't look that outdated, considering it's the very first animated film. This came out in 1937, for crying out loud. And it still looks really nice. And I think the Seven Dwarfs are very likable in this film. Yeah. And another thing I'd like to add are, well, the musical. This isn't just the very first animated film, this is also the very first animated musical as well. Yeah. And I'm not sure if it's exactly the very first Walt Disney film, but it's one of the very first ones. It's either this or Mary Poppins, I believe. I don't remember. Yeah. But without this film, we probably wouldn't have that many great animated films. Like, Pixar probably wouldn't be around. DreamWorks probably wouldn't be around. Yeah. All those films. Like Toy Story, Kung Fu Panda. They would not exist if it wasn't for this movie. And it's all thanks to great old Walt Disney. Yeah. And I'm not going to even explain the story, since you guys pretty much should have heard it already. If not, then what are you doing with your life? Exactly. But is this movie perfect? Well, no. Not exactly. Rather than the film, it feels like an extended episode of a TV show where, yeah, it does not feel like a movie. I feel like I'm just watching a 90, and well, technically, I just feel like I'm watching an 80-minute cartoon rather than a 90-minute rather than an 80-minute film. And does that affect the film? Not really, but at the same time, it makes the movie feel like a cartoon rather than a movie, and it doesn't really take itself seriously that much in terms of that. And as for the songs, I'm not gonna say that they're bad, they're just not memorable. The only memorable song I could think of from this film is Hi Ho. Yeah. Then, as for some of the characters, like I said, I really do enjoy the Seven Dwarfs. They all have their own personality that makes them great. However, as for the villain, which is the Queen, I will say that she is executed well in the first half. However, the main issue with the Queen is that she barely gets enough screen time. Not to mention that even after she does the really does the thing with the apple towards the end of the film, it's supposed to be like a big boss fight of the Seven Dwarfs versus the Queen. However, it doesn't feel like that at all. Instead, the Queen just runs away from the dwarfs, and she gets hit she tries to kill them, but then she almost gets hit by lightning and she falls. Yeah. Another character I didn't like was the prince. He also doesn't have much screen time. He only appears in the very beginning of the film and in the very end, when it brings Snow White back to life, which I thought was pretty stupid. Yeah. And then there's also Snow White, who is actually very likable in this film. I really do like her light-hearted personality. Yeah. But she is not the best Disney princess, though. That goes to Mulan. But still. Okay. So I'd have to give this film a 7.5 out of 10. I mean, sure. It's definitely not a bad film. In fact, it's actually a really good film. But if you guys haven't seen this film, then what are you doing? Don't be like me and just sit around and never watch the film. Yeah. But yeah, you should check this film out if you haven't seen it already. Yeah. But thanks for watching, everybody. And hold up, let's do that raffle real quick. Alright, so the next review. No, this is Movie Mania TV again. Alright. Corey's reviews. What shall my review be? Alright. So I'll see you guys in the next episode, so goodbye.